My people, how na day? This particular video, it go shock now. The dreaded terrorist for Nigeria, Bello Turji, have surrendered partially, or should I say partially, or halfly, or anyhow you want to call them, to the religious leaders. Say, go buy again. Even the 30 or the 40 people where they kidnap, where they their camp before, including the women where they don't give belly and all of them, they release all of them to these religious leaders. They had about 1 or 2, 3 meetings. After them, they left them to go. I mean, the dreaded Turji, Bello, who have buyed so many people, a lot of people, hundreds and thousands of Nigerians have partially, with conditions, resigned. Say, they buy again. He don't give some of his weapons and everything to these religious, or rather clerics, leaders. But people, then he comes to talk and say, listen, anybody, because I want to talk to you, we want comment. So he can say, anybody where he commit rubbish about them, he can reawaken them again. So my advice for you, say, be careful. If possible, don't comment, or anything you will comment, just say, maybe for comment section, just say, hallelujah, God bless you. Be careful. No say, I don't want you. Watch this.
The dreaded Bello Turji, dreaded bandit, kingpin, come terrorist, come whatever you want to call it, has finally surrendered some of his arms, his weapons, to people. All right? And these people are clerics. Islamic clerics are religious leaders who offer their services, to negotiate on behalf of Shinkafi local government area residents or indigents who have not been able to go to their farms, have not been able to access their farms and continue with their livelihoods because of Bello Turji. And finally, they can go back to their farms. Finally, there is peace. Peace. We keep hearing peace, peace, peace. In River State, peace. In Zamfara now, we're hearing peace. What happened? Yesterday, Premium Times broke a story. They said, terrorist Bello Turji surrenders arms, releases captives after Islamic clerics' intervention. What we're told is that they had 3 meetings with Bello Turji and his fellow terrorists in the forest somewhere. It's called Fakai Forest, I believe that's the name, in Shinkafi local government area of Zamfara state. Meeting 1, he gave them some weapons. Let's have peace now. He said, okay, let's keep talking. Meeting 2, he gave them more weapons. Give peace a chance now. He says, okay, we are almost there. And then the 3rd meeting, he said, now we can have peace. Take weapons, my weapons, take. You see these 32 people I have kidnapped who've been with me for 4 months. Some of them were pregnant when I took them and they've given birth. I'm releasing them to you as a sign that I, Bello Turji, killer of hundreds of Nigerians in different states across the Northwest, I'm ready for peace. Release those 32 people who had to make their way through the difficult terrain back to their homes. What we are told from the clerics is that Bello Turji would have given all his weapons, but that there are some people in the community, in the local government area, who, in the words of the terrorists, the clerics, are against the peace moves. So they said, Bello Turji, you see these weapons, keep some. So that when these indigents come to attack you, You who killed their mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. When they come to attack you, you can defend yourself. You are the same person who's been collecting millions, hundreds of millions of naira to allow them go to farm. Collecting tax, internal revenue service. Keep some weapons. So when they come, you can fire them and possibly kill them if they don't want this peace that we are brokering. The cleric said we are here because some people in the community are tired of not being able to go to the farm. They are tired of insecurity. They are tired of you killing them. They said, okay, let's come and talk peace with you. They don't want violence anymore. Last month, July, had 3 meetings in Fakai Forest. They also said that they agreed with Bello Turji and the community people that, quote, the Fulanis must be allowed to go to town without being stereotyped or killed by the vigilante. So with those in the forest, those in the bush can go to town. This is part of the deal. I'm giving my weapons, though. I'm releasing those I kidnapped, though. So that when we go to town, maybe we want to go to the market in the town that we used to attack to buy food to eat or whatever. They want to go and buy kai, whatever, that they won't attack us. 4 months, people were in captivity. Anyway, so now the locals can go back to their farms without fear of being kidnapped. They can cultivate the food they can eat. Now, what we hear is that the clerics, according to Premium Times, are still trying to persuade Turji to accept total peace, whatever that means. But they did not ask him to surrender all their arms so as not to make him vulnerable to attack by other groups who are opposed to the peace process in the state. It's a statewide thing. What I found also interesting, they are saying that clerics who attack Turji online should be careful because their utterances would exacerbate the situation. So it means that he does Facebook, he does X, he does all those things, TikTok. He sees what people are saying. Probably even comments. Now, the cleric, one of the clerics, this is what the paper said. Quote, the cleric commended President Bola Tinubu. National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. Governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal. And Senator Shehu Buba for supporting a non-kinetic approach in addressing security challenges in the area. Hence our question today. Is non-kinetic approach the best way to solve the insecurity problem in Nigeria's north? Is a non-kinetic approach the best way to solve Nigeria's problem, insecurity problem rather, in Nigeria's north?
When I don't see that one, Abi, you have to be careful. Be careful what you will comment on the comment section because it's part of the contract, the conditions. Be careful. But meanwhile, after he don't resign, and at the end of the day, another group of terrorists, they go market, go do shopping with sophisticated weapons. Yes, they went to the market, a busy market, with sophisticated weapons. They go do shopping, they go buy a goosey soup, they go buy pounded yam, they go buy chicken and everything. I don't know what they want you to do. Watch that video.
Đây, các dây cố gì nào? Đây, qua mình gặp. Nanti habis jam. Jam. Đây, qua mình
Wallahi wala jaga wala dunia. Yuwa wallahi wala jaga wala dunia.
Una don't see am. Una see the condition of these people, or rather the situation of these people. Una see the country where you and I find ourselves. Yes, where they are forgiving some terrorists, even the terrorists that openly and directly or indirectly by the lot of Nigerians, are be forgiven with conditions, or religious cleric leaders. They go see for inside bush with conditions and all. You hear ram now, not be my mouth, you go hear ram. Afterwards, those ones constantly, some of them constantly go inside market, go do shopping, buy a goosey soup and the damn stash, black soup and all that. They want to eat and all. You see the situation of our country. But guess what? Nnamdi Kanu still dey inside prison. You know, hear what I dey talk about? Nnamdi Kanu still dey inside prison. Yes. Okay, yes. And meanwhile, that condition where they talk, be careful what you will put on the comment section. So if I were you, just go to comment section and say, hallelujah, it shall be well, it shall be this. Be careful. No say I don't want you. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Follow us every day. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting you and I. Take care, guys, and bye for now.